Hello, this is William again from Silvercrest Advertising, and we're going to show you in this demonstration how to buy door hangers. Buying door hangers is a little different than buying targeted mail or every door direct mail because you're buying by what's called a census block instead of a zip code or a carrier route. So when you come in here, you can click on Plan New Media, and by clicking that, it'll take you into the page that we're familiar with, but this time we're going to click on door hanger. So when you do that, you'll see that there's one door hanger template available for door hanger. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll see that the first side isn't customizable. So we'll just go ahead and click on the next. And similar to the pieces on the Valentine's Day postcard, your information is populated directly from the profile. Again, if you see anything that doesn't look right, make sure to check the profile to ensure that all the information is accurate there, because if it's accurate there, then it'll be accurate everywhere else in the customization fields. If you make any sort of adjustments to this and you're happy with it, or you're okay with what it pre-populates, just go ahead and click next. And when you do that, you'll be taken to the distribution screen that we are also familiar with. However, in this case, when we go to manual selection, you'll see that when the map pops up here, that you're buying by different shapes. Again, these shapes are called census blocks. They're defined by the Census Bureau, so a little different than a zip code or a carrier route that's defined by the post office. For door hangers, you do have a minimum of 5,000 pieces, and it's complete saturation. So you're going to be adding in these carrier routes, these block groups closest to your store. Now, keep in mind, you're not cherry picking these. This is a full saturation of each one of these block groups, and you can pick the block groups that are closest to your store. You can pick the block groups that are farthest from your store. However you want to do it, in whatever areas you want to target, you can, as long as you hit that minimum of 5,000 pieces. So once you get to that 5,000 piece minimum, you'll see that this warning will eventually go away. So we'll just kind of work our way out from the center where the marker is. And once we get to 5,000, we're all set, no more warning. So you'll see here, it's 5,348 pieces. Total cost is going to be $2,075.02. Now I know it seems like a little expensive. However, we are paying for crews to go out, place the door hangers on the door. So you're actually paying for the labor as well as the production, as well as the shipping to that particular location and area. So once you've done all of your customization, you can go ahead and click Done, and you'll see that all of your block groups that you've selected have shown up here. Now again, if you wanted to go ahead and manually select these, you could just by clicking on these block groups here. They'll add in, and you'll see that your total selected pieces will increase, as well as your total cost will increase. With distribution, the time frame is a little different than the typical 10 days for every door direct mail or the 10 days for the targeted mail. We actually need 3 weeks for that, and the reason why is we need time for production, we need time to ship them out, and then we need time for the folks to go out there and actually hang them on the doors. A few other things that could delay distribution is the weather, any sort of city ordinances that are required. So the local crews and the distribution folks know and are familiar with each one of the areas. They know people both in the city council. They're familiar with the police department. So they're not going to be chased off the premises just because they're putting on some door hangers. Whereas if you might do it or hire somebody else to do it, you might run into some issues there. So if we scroll down and click Add to Cart, you'll see that just like the other media tactics, your door hanger template generates. Again, we always recommend that you download that piece to ensure that it's printed exactly as you want it to go, because once you click confirm here, that's what's going to go to press and what's going to get distributed to the doors. You have one final review showing that your pieces are 6,346. It's going to have 11 block groups. This is the time it's going to go out and what your total cost is going to be. So once you click buy, you'll have the ability to go in, put in your credit card information, click buy, and then we'll step in as the agency to execute that on your behalf. Keep in mind that with door hanger distribution, you're not going to receive a document from the post office similar to that you would receive for an every door direct mail campaign. or a targeted mail campaign, you'll actually receive a map with GPS tracking showing where those pieces were distributed on each one of those doors. Again, this is William. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is area code 818-475-7622, or you can always email me at William, WILLIAM, at S like Sam, C like Charlie, A like Apple, -mail, MAIL.com. Thanks so much.